Hello, viewers, and welcome back to the Insights Festival show. I'm really delighted to be welcoming Kyle Ferguson, who is CEO of ConfirmIt, one of our sponsors, and we're going to be learning a little bit about more what makes his company tick and what makes it so special. Kyle, welcome to the show.
Kim, thanks for having me.
Kyle, so let's jump right in. Over the past few years, we've been seeing ConfirmIt's name more and more in the market. Can you just tell us a little bit about where you are as a company, and maybe you could tell us a little bit more about this merger I've heard with Deprezi, if I'm not mistaken?
Sure. I mean, to say that the last 6 months have been busy would be certainly an understatement for this company. But as many of your delegates would probably know, it's not the first time you've heard news about ConfirmIt. We've been around for almost a quarter of a century. So, we've been in the world of market research and insights for a very, very long time, but the last 6 months in particular have been an incredibly exciting time for the business, not least of which have included, having to deal with a global pandemic. And we're not immune from the impact of that. And we're having to make certain adjustments strategically and operationally, as any company would. But I feel that off the back of, this interesting time for both ConfirmIt and our customers, it's really drove us hard in terms of being more innovative, more customer-centric, and figuring out a way in which to be more innovative, doing more with less. But you mentioned Deprezi, and I think that's probably something that a lot of your viewers and a lot of your delegates should probably know just a little bit more about, because I think, you've got a business that is, as I said, almost a century old, coming together with a market-leading insights and visualization reporting company called Deprezi. So we're bringing the best of data collection, data processing together with data visualization. Without a doubt, off the back of this merger and based on some of the investments that we'll be making and the continued focus on driving innovation as an organization, we believe that we will be best positioned to be the market leader, not only today and tomorrow, but in the years to come.
That's super exciting, and I think for those who are listening, I think we're definitely watching out for you. But I mean, I would like to know a little bit more, what kind of companies are knocking on your door and asking for your services, and what kind of services are they getting from you, which others might potentially be interested in also acquiring?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question, and one we get that question a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, we are a technology company within this space, and so our ultimate desire is to try and make the complex simple, right? Our whole goal and our aim is to turn insights into stories that ultimately fuel action, right? There's a lot of information available in the internet age, and our goal is to really try to cut through that and to help insights professionals bring down their unit costs and increase efficiency and ultimately provide added value for the customers. And we believe, again, that we are best positioned to do that, not only because we've been doing it for a long, long time, but we now have the best of both worlds by bringing this really exciting business called Deprezi together with ConfirmIt to make, what I believe to be, the best-in-class force to be reckoned with.
It's really impressive, and thank you for that. And I have another question, which I guess is more relating to the festival goers. So we know that a lot of our festival goers, one of their key motivations for them attending the event is that they're interested in gathering new insights, they're interested in new ideas and new thinking. What can delegates in particular be learning from ConfirmIt today?
Yeah, again, another really good question. So first and foremost, we tend to let our customers and our partners and our technology do the talking. So I would strongly encourage your delegates to attend a webinar by one of our close partners called User Needs, who's actually going to be going through and showing and highlight how they're working with Deprezi in particular to help solve problems for their customers and help drive automation and efficiency in their everyday sort of tools and day-to-day needs. So I think that's a really exciting opportunity for the delegates to learn a little bit more about some of the things that we're doing. But again, at the end of the day, our job here is to try and make things as simple as possible. And so, if you have any questions and those that are attending have any interest in what it is that we're doing and some of the innovations that we're coming up with, again, I would reach out to any member of our staff. But please, if you get a chance, I would really urge you to attend that webinar.
Amazing. So you've heard it from Kyle. This is definitely, one of those sessions that you don't want to miss. So do check it out. I have one final question for you, Kyle, before we go. And I always love to hear a little glimmer of insight, a little, first peek at something. Is there anything new that you're working on at Deprezi or at ConfirmIt that you may want to share that's coming down and, further down in the pipeline, which might get some of your potential customers excited about?
Yeah, sure. Again, we're in the technology space, so I would be remiss of me not to at least try and present some of the exciting things that we're doing, right? But if I had to really focus in on two exciting key developments that we're making at the moment that would be of any interest to, again, your delegates, it would be these two things. The first is the work that we're doing around using AI machine learning to deliver survey creation tools, again, to try and drive down that unit cost and increase efficiency to make things a lot easier for your customers. And the second thing that we're working on is what we call a new generation of data processing capabilities, which will ultimately help customers migrate off legacy systems such as SPSS and the like. And again, it's core to what we do, but from my perspective, it's really, really important that we're continually innovating on ways in which we're taking data, we're merging it and enriching it with other forms of data so that we can create a better client experience and better insights for clients and customers to be able to drive and fuel that action that we're talking about.
Kyle, amazing stuff. I think for anybody who's kind of monitoring what ConfirmIt is doing, we can definitely see that some very exciting stuff is coming down the pipeline. Just thank you so much for your time. And anybody who's interested, I think Kyle's given you the contact points where you have to connect in order to get all the information. Kyle, thank you so much for supporting the Insights Festival. It's going to be a great show, and looking forward to seeing what this webinar is going to bring.
Thanks, Kim. I really appreciate it. And look, there's more to come from the new ConfirmIt. We're really excited. I'm definitely excited to be part of this new exciting organization. So all the best with your festival and all the best with your Stay safe.
Thanks, Kyle. Have a good one.